Hello Reshaper, we're fantastic today. In today's stream, I want to show you how to gain vitality. Without further ado, let's jump in. By the way, you can also watch myself right now on YouTube. It's in 4K, pogodora. Without further ado, let's jump in. Okay. So, first things first. First things first, and it's really easy thing. Why I have my water always here is because you have to stay hydrated. Because like 50% of your body weight is actually water. It's something like liquid, okay? It's like blood or other stuff, but it's also weights. So like it is freaking water, okay? 50% is water. Now, therefore you have to eat foods that live foods that live, aka veggies and fruits, because those are actually watery and they are watering your own and hydrating your own body and giving you the nutrients that you need. Now, what you also need is to know, first things first, when you're eating your nutrition, you have to know your type. And about my type, I have already talked back in the days, like maybe last year, I've talked about the type, what kind of type you have, especially when you eat something. There are types according to Ayurveda, and there are also types according to I Ching. And what is the difference? Well, Ayurveda you have like 4 types and stuff like that, and in I Ching you have more types. What I mean by more types, well, what is not really included in Ayurveda is types. Like for myself, I'm additional type. What does it mean? For having a better digestion, I have to eat in a quiet environment. So I feel I can enjoy better the food, and it feels better for me. I don't feel exhausted after the meal, okay? Normally because I can totally tell you, when I'm talking with people during eating and watching TV and stuff like that, what will happen is I feel just really exhausted after eating and I need a nap or something like that, right? And this is actually not a thing. After eating for lunch or something like that, you don't want to be exhausted afterwards. It takes actually there to energize you. But because you're eating not according to your type, you get exhausted. Okay? It's not about what you eat, but how you eat. And for some people, it is also important because there are also additional types like myself. Some people need to have quiet atmosphere like myself. Some people need loud atmosphere. And when you're in a not loud atmosphere, what will happen is they feel exhausted. They feel bad after eating. They feel powerless after eating. They're depleting energy after eating. And this you can monetize. If you feel depleted energy, this might be actually the cause. You are not eating the right food or in the right atmosphere. Another thing is also, is it in the bright or in the darkness? Some people have to eat in the darkness. Some people have to eat when it's bright. Some people have to eat food that is cold. Some people have to eat just freaking hot. Some people have to eat just like a basket of food that you have, and you have to eat always every single day this kind of food. If you eat other kind of foods, you get sick, you feel bad, your energy is depleted. Now another thing is also, you have also these types of eating food, I'm just calling you with the energy depleting, not depleting, but there's also a type of thing you can have, which is like you have food there, you can eat it. There's like food you have to eat like one thing per meal, aka when you are eating potato, you eat just potato, nothing else. If you eat carrots, you eat just carrots this meal, and then you eating one thing during one meal, and throughout the day you eating more and more. And it's really hard for those people actually, but you have to know those kind of stuff. And easiest way to know is when you ask your parents what you eat it when you were small, when you were a kid, or what you didn't eat it, because this is actually when a child doesn't eat something, it doesn't mean that it's like a small brag. No, his body does not receive this kind of energy of this food, or this is just because of this atmosphere and so on. So you have to be aware as a parent what kind of type you are and your kids and your family have, okay? Really important thing. And I wasn't aware like a year ago, okay? And also, a thing that everyone is telling you, you have to chew your food thoroughly. What does it mean? Well, some people say you have to chew your food like 33 times, but I think it's too much. It has to be just a small pieces. What has to be small pieces? Because when you eat too much, when you eat in big pieces, you are kind of you're just putting them down, and what will happen is I mean, of course you can choke and stuff like that, but I don't mean by choke, but when you are eating in big pieces, what will happen is your stomach is full, but you might still want to eat, okay? Because our mind has a kind of program. We have to eat a certain amount of food, or put some certain amount of food in our mouth, but it's not a certain amount of food. It's we have to chew something, certain amount, in order to feel no more hungry. So what you should do instead of, you should eat a little bit, not much, but you should chew a lot, okay? But I don't want to see you have to chew too much, but it has to be agreeable. It has to be really big pieces, but really smaller pieces. It's a good thing. Now, another thing, you have to keep fit your muscles. And what I mean by keep fit your muscles, because our muscles is like rechargeable energies, batteries. You have to recharge them every single time. When you don't recharge them for a long time, they will just be dead. And some people are telling like, especially now we're talking about a little bit our 18 thing, which is masturbation. And many people, like several years ago, maybe like or was last year, 2 years before, we had like this movement of NoFap, and some people are still practicing it because they think it's everything good. The thing is with NoFap, when you don't fap at all and don't have a partner at all, what will happen is your muscle, because your organ, right, your male organ or your female organ, they have muscles. And when you don't train these muscles, like the batteries, they will go in and then they don't produce. So if you still want to have kids, and if you don't have any, you should do this kind of thing if you don't have a partner at least once a week. Once a week is okay, no more. And the point is, like people saying, because you're fabbing, everything is bad, you feel so guilty. It is because you feel guilty because we were monopolized by the society in order to feel guilty of doing those things. But those things are natural things. Even if you see freaking monkeys are doing those things. I mean, dogs cannot do it, but monkeys are doing it. Now, the point is not about the fat is good, fat is bad. It's all about your mentality. With what kind of mindset do you go into this thing? And with what kind of mindset do you go out? If you go with mindset of guilt, of horniness, and then you feel bad afterwards, you feel guilty afterwards because you did something forbidden, well, this is where you get actually you lose your confidence and everything, right? But if you go with confidence, if you go in and make this thing with pleasure, it's pleasure, not just horniness, but it's just pleasure, you feel good, it's good for your body, and you go out with the same thing, yeah, I got actually the kick, and now I feel great, I feel grateful, and it's good for myself, then things like fabbing or masturbation is not bad for you, it is healthy for you, okay? It is not about the act actually. It is all about your mindset, how you go inside of it and go out of it. Okay? So remember this thing. It is not about the act. It's all about how you do it, not what you do it. Now, and why you do it. You always have your why here. You're doing it for your health. Now, there are actually two energies in this world. We have two energies. The first energy is electromagnetic energy. What is electromagnetic energy? I've talked about the karma. I talked about the Tao, which is kind of this space which has to be clean, which has to be void. Nothing has to be there. But this kind of people who are like with physics, right? People who are physics and scientists are talking about electromagnetic energy. What is it? Well, this is actually, you have your emotions are stored in this kind of fields. You cannot see them, but they are stored there. And they become your karma, they become your Tao, they become everything you get over and over again. Okay? So every emotion is stored there. No matter what you have thought, no matter what you have taught, no matter what you have done or not done, everything is stored there. It's like a storage. It's like a freaking big database, okay? That you cannot see. But it's always stored there. And but normally it has to be clean. Nothing has to be there. But most people's Tao, this electromagnetic field is full with bullshit. So what we have to do, we have to clean it out. How to do it? I'm currently learning this stuff, and this copyright. I cannot tell you how, but I'm currently doing it myself. And when I open my own school, and when I can do it in other clients, and when those clients want to do it too, I can maybe show you how to do it. But currently I don't have an own school. Yeah. And now, the second energy is the scalar energy. It's a biomodulator, aka it is your whole vital system, how you work, how to not work, and stuff like that. The whole energies of your vitality is actually modulated or moderated by all this system, by all this energy. So without this energy, you wouldn't work. You wouldn't live, basically. But if you want to go more inside of it, you can just go and Google it, okay? Because it's a little bit more complicated than the electromagnetic energy. The scalar energy is a little bit more complicated, so if you want to go more into the depths, Google is your friend, okay? Now, the last words that I want to say is don't become a dead battery. Really important thing. What I mean by dead battery? Always keep care of your muscles. Do small exercise. I don't want to say you want to go to the gym and go for 100 pounds. No, you don't want to have it. You don't want to have it. No. You don't want to go to the gym straight away. You just cut in 100 pounds. No. Just do some, maybe once in a week, go for a walk. It's better for every single day for sure, but go for a walk to have some sunlight there, some vitamins from the sun. You have vitamin B, I believe, from the sun comes down, from the sun rays, which are really good for the skin and so on. And then you can also do some exercises, maybe do some sit-ups, do some push-ups, maybe some other exercises, especially for your chest. Really important when you do some exercise for your chest. You can do like a sit-up, but you kind of lying. You can kind of lying on your stomach and do like this way, sit up like this way. Normally you do sit up this way, but you go like this way, right? And you put your body like up. This is also a really good thing to train your like your dome muscles on your back. You can also do like this exercise, so you can train these muscles a little bit. You can kind of do some, maybe I Ching is also, not I Ching, but maybe Qigong is really good because you can clap yourself and activate your lymph system. in order to have more energy and so on. Okay, so this is how you do it. Now, question is to you: are you willing to do it? Yes or not? Comment box down below. Yes, if you're willing, write 1. If not, 2. It's up to you. Now, Reshaper, I hope you have an awesome day. Comment in the comments box down below what's number thing I picked up so far. If you like this video, smash the like button, share with your friends, comment what you like, what you don't like, what should be better, what you want to hear, what you don't want to hear, what you already heard, what you don't heard, and stuff like that. I want to discuss yourself this whole thing also in the comments down below, so I want to interact with you guys. And by the way, I'm currently doing my stream of Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. What you can do is you can subscribe for all the 3 platforms, because I do different content of each of them. And also, if you want to see the whole thing, because currently I'm talking about 16 minutes, you can have the whole thing in 1-minute format. I have you there if you're one of those guys. I just want to have gist and I'm going away. You're more than welcome. I have the whole video already put on TikTok, so you can just head on TikTok, alexspaet, alexspaet, I believe, and 98, and you can find myself on TikTok. If you don't know how, people on Facebook, Instagram, you can just if you don't find myself, you can just go into, the TikTok is on the description below, by the way, people on YouTube. But people on Facebook and Instagram, you can find my TikTok by just going into my profile. You find the link tree, and just scroll the whole way down. You find my TikTok, like on the button. You can see the whole video just in 1-minute format. In 1-minute format, yeah, the whole thing that I just talking about, just 1-minute format, and you have everything there, and you will be good. Also, if you can speak Japanese, for the Japanese speakers here, some Japanese speakers, no. But for those who want to see me speaking Japanese, I'm also doing currently a gaming channel. I have a gaming channel on Mildom. You can follow myself there as well. I do close to daily streams, and you can just go and follow myself on Mildom as well. So I hope you have an awesome day. As always, do not lie to yourself and pursue your ambition now. See you not tomorrow, but on Friday.